Have you ever wondered how your subconscious beliefs shape your reality? Understanding and rewiring your subconscious mind is the key to unlocking personal growth, cultivating success, and enhancing emotional intelligence. In Emotionally Flexible, Unlock the Power of Adaptability, we delve into the science behind emotional resilience and adaptability, empowering you to embrace change with confidence. This book offers practical strategies, captivating stories, and actionable insights, guiding you on a transformative journey of self-mastery. Together, we will explore the profound impact of emotional flexibility on your life and relationships. Emotionally Flexible, Unlock the Power of Adaptability, compiled and published by Limbic Shift. Chapter 1. Rewiring Your Emotional Blueprint. Have you ever considered how your emotions shape the fabric of your everyday life? By examining our emotional reactions, we gain valuable insight into our subconscious patterns, those unseen scripts that drive our thoughts, actions, and interactions. Rewiring your emotional blueprint is about understanding these patterns deeply and reshaping them to foster personal growth, success, and emotional well-being. At the heart of this journey is the intricate connection between our emotions and the subconscious mind, which plays a pivotal role in determining how we respond to challenges, relationships, and even ourselves. Our subconscious is a treasure trove of beliefs and habits we accumulate over the years, often without cognizant awareness. This is where emotional responses are birthed. They inform how we navigate our world. Neuroscience tells us about the liminal pathways in our brain, particularly in the limbic system, the emotional core responsible for processing feelings. This part of the brain manages our fight-or-flight responses, dictates how we interpret social signals, and influences how we regulate emotions. By seeking to rewire our emotional blueprints, we engage in a kind of brain remodeling, remolding these connections to enhance emotional regulation and resilience. Emotional responses are often instinctual, and until we consciously examine them, we may remain entrapped in cycles of reactivity that do not serve our highest goals. Understanding the concept of neuroplasticity is vital here. This groundbreaking science illustrates that our brains are not fixed. They are ever-evolving organs capable of physical change through new experiences and conscious effort. By embracing the power of neuroplasticity, we can shift detrimental thought patterns and replace them with healthier perspectives that foster emotional intelligence. Therefore, rewiring your emotional blueprint is not just about understanding why you react the way you do. It's about cultivating the conscious power to choose how you want to respond. For sustained personal growth, it is crucial to integrate strategies that promote emotional awareness, allowing us to harness the positive aspects of our emotional experiences. Emotional regulation is another essential component. It refers to the ability to recognize, understand, and effectively manage our emotional responses, rather than let them dictate our actions. This mastery leads to improved social interactions and decision-making, both of which are emblematic of emotional intelligence. Living with gratitude, practicing mindfulness, and embracing vulnerability are methods that can fortify emotional resilience. They foster an environment where growth thrives, enabling us to face challenges head-on with clarity rather than being overwhelmed by surges of emotion. In closing this exploration of the first half of our journey together, remember that the path to emotional flexibility and success is rooted in willingness and practice. Each small step towards awareness is a step towards unlocking the potential that lies within your updated emotional blueprint. As you embark on this path, remind yourself that growth is a process nurtured through understanding. In the days ahead, with conscious attention and strategic focus, you will begin to see shifts not only in your perspective, but also in your entire emotional landscape, allowing you to respond with optimal adaptability rather than react with rigidity. As we explore practical applications to rewire your emotional blueprint, it is essential to engage in exercises that provide actionable steps you can implement in your daily life. One effective method is to practice emotional journaling. To do this, set aside just 10 minutes each day to reflect on your emotions. Begin by identifying specific moments that triggered strong feelings. Write freely about your thoughts and bodily sensations without judgment. This exercise works because it increases self-awareness, helping to synthesize your subconscious and conscious experiences. Imagine you had a challenging conversation at work and felt overwhelmed. By journaling, you can unpack those emotions, allowing clarity and understanding, which transforms how you approach similar discussions in the future. Another technique is to implement a gratitude practice. Each evening, write down 3 things you are grateful for that day. This exercise fosters a positive mindset and has been shown to shift brain activity toward the prefrontal cortex, enhancing emotional regulation. For example, after a stressful day, acknowledging even small highlights, like a warm cup of tea or a compliment from a colleague, reorients your mindset towards positivity and resilience. This simple yet powerful practice creates a foundation of optimism, enhancing your interactions and increasing your overall emotional intelligence. Mindfulness meditation is also a valuable tool for rewiring your emotional responses. To get started, find a quiet space and close your eyes. Focus on your breath, inhaling deeply through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. If your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Engaging in mindfulness helps to improve emotional regulation by encouraging you to observe without reacting impulsively. Picture yourself in a conversation where emotions run high. Being mindful allows you to stay grounded and respond thoughtfully rather than reactively, enhancing relationships through clearer communication and emotional clarity. Visualizations can significantly facilitate the reprogramming of emotional patterns. Imagine a situation where you struggle to assert yourself. Visualize handling the situation with calm confidence. Close your eyes, picture the scenario, and see yourself responding in a balanced, assertive manner. This technique activates neural pathways in both your limbic system and prefrontal cortex, preparing you to embody these responses in real life. Think of how empowering it feels to visualize successfully voicing your opinion in a meeting, ultimately enhancing your confidence and clarity. Lastly, establish a morning affirmation routine. Begin your day by affirming positive statements such as, "I am flexible and capable of handling emotional challenges with grace," or "I can adapt to any situation with confidence." This rhythmic reinforcement conditions your subconscious, cultivating a resilient mindset for the day ahead. When confronted with challenges, you will find that these affirmations surface within you, reminding you of your strength and adaptability. As you engage in these exercises, remember that they are not just checkboxes on a list, but invitations to deeper emotional understanding and mastery. As you integrate these practices into your routine, you will begin to notice significant shifts in how you respond to life's complexities, enriching your work, relationships, and overall resilience. This journey may feel daunting at times, but each small effort compounds into powerful transformation. Embrace this process, knowing that you are nurturing your growth every day. For more insights and guidance, remember to subscribe to my channel, Limbic Shift, where we continue to explore the realms of emotional flexibility and self-mastery. Your journey is not just about understanding, it's about becoming. Chapter 2. Understanding the limbic system's influence. Have you ever paused to consider how often your emotions dictate your life choices? Understanding the limbic system, the emotional hub of our brain, gives us insight into why emotional intelligence is paramount for personal growth and decision-making. The limbic system is not only responsible for our emotional responses, but it also plays a key role in forming memories and linking emotions to those memories. By exploring this intricate system, we can unlock a deeper comprehension of our behaviors and challenges, learning to navigate our emotional landscapes more effectively. The limbic system, comprised of structures such as the amygdala, hippocampus, and thalamus, governs our emotional responses while allowing us to react instinctively to various situations. For instance, when faced with a perceived threat, the amygdala springs into action, activating our fight-or-flight response. This emotional hardwiring can feel automatic. However, understanding this process is essential for personal mastery. It grounds us in a reality where emotions are recognized, controlled, and ultimately employed as powerful allies rather than adversaries. Each time this system triggers a reaction, it does so based on ingrained patterns established throughout our lives, showcasing how the past layers our present responses. At the core of emotional regulation lies neuroplasticity, the brain's remarkable ability to reorganize itself through learning and experiences. Neuroplasticity empowers us to reshape our emotional responses by forging new neural paths, effectively rewiring our brains to respond differently to emotional stimuli. For example, individuals who consciously adopt practices such as mindfulness or cognitive-based therapies can significantly alter their response to stress or fear. This alteration is not merely conceptual. Neuroimaging studies show that these practices can reduce activity in the amygdala and increase connectivity in prefrontal areas, paving the way to greater emotional control and adaptability. An essential facet of mastering the influence of the limbic system is recognizing emotional triggers, which serve as pathways to understanding larger emotional patterns. Being cognizant of what stimulates strong reactions in both yourself and others allows you to navigate interactions with compassion and clarity. Imagine being in a heated conversation where your previous reactions typically escalate tensions. By recognizing this trigger, you cultivate foresight into moments that may require a pause for reflection or deep breathing instead of impulsive responses. This awareness is the first crucial step toward harnessing your emotional energy. Moreover, learning to reframe situations from an emotional standpoint offers transformative potential. When you encounter challenges, consciously attending to the emotions at play enables you to shift your narrative from a fixed mindset to one brimming with possibilities. This reframing empowers you to approach adversity with curiosity, fostering resilience instead of succumbing to fear or frustration. The neurological basis behind this is rooted in how activation of the prefrontal cortex can actively counterbalance the instinctive responses of the limbic system. Another layer in understanding the influence of the limbic system is through emotional memory, which shapes our expectations, beliefs, and interpersonal interactions. Our lifetime of experiences, especially those charged with emotion, creates a tapestry that influences how we perceive and respond to similar encounters in the future. Recognizing how emotional memories inform your decision-making can clarify the connection between past unresolved feelings and current patterns in your relationships or professional life. In summary, grasping the influence of the limbic system not only elevates your emotional intelligence, leading to richer relationships and greater clarity in personal and professional contexts, but also empowers a transformative journey towards self-mastery. As you deepen your understanding of your emotional responses and leverage neuroplasticity to explore new pathways, you'll craft a more adaptive and resilient version of yourself, ready to face the ebb and flow of life with confidence and grace. To truly master the influence of the limbic system on your emotional life, it's crucial to engage with practical exercises that can help you implement this understanding in your daily experiences. One impactful exercise is to keep an emotion diary. Begin by selecting a quiet time each day to jot down your emotions and the context in which they arise. Describe what you felt, what triggered that emotion, and your subsequent reactions. This practice is effective because it elevates emotional awareness, allowing you to recognize patterns and triggers that may have gone unnoticed. For instance, if you find that interactions with a specific colleague consistently elevate your stress, noting this down provides clarity, empowering you to address it constructively rather than reactively. Another useful method is creating a trigger map. Start by identifying a situation or an environment where you usually experience heightened emotions, like in a meeting or during familial interactions. Sit down and draw or outline the experiences that precede your emotional reactions. This specific mapping works because visually representing emotions helps to create a lasting association in the brain, promoting cognitive awareness that can counter knee-jerk reactions. For example, if your trigger map reveals that interruptions during meetings often frustrate you, you can prepare strategies to handle these interruptions calmly, enhancing your ability to respond rather than react. Engaging in deep breathing exercises serves as a powerful tool to regulate emotions. Whenever you sense the onset of strong feelings, pause and take 5 deep, slow breaths. Focus completely on the rhythm of your breath, allowing oxygen to fill your body, soothing heightened physiological responses. This work is foundational because it gradually shifts your brain's focus from the reactive limbic system to the more rational prefrontal cortex. Picture yourself in a heated conversation. As tensions rise, taking those deep breaths creates space, allowing you to respond thoughtfully rather than allowing frustration to dictate your course of action. Mindfulness meditation is yet another technique that can greatly enhance your emotional regulation. Allocate even just 5 minutes in your morning routine for mindful awareness on the present moment. Sit comfortably, focus on your breath, and when your mind wanders, acknowledge it without judgment and return your attention to your breath. This practice works by strengthening neural pathways associated with focus and calmness and diminishing the dominance of emotional reactivity. Consider how this morning ritual can enable you to approach daily challenges with a composed and decisive mindset, fostering clearer communication and better relationships at work and home alike. Lastly, try conducting daily affirmations geared towards emotional resilience. In front of a mirror, narrate statements such as, "I am capable of understanding my emotions and responding thoughtfully," or, "I embrace change and trust my ability to adapt." This exercise works on a neuropsychological level by embedding positive affirmations into your subconscious, fostering confidence and motivation. When you face stressful situations, these affirmations will resonate within you, acting as reminders to cultivate the emotional flexibility you've been practicing. Embracing these exercises will not only enhance your understanding of the limbic system's role in your emotional life, but also empower you to navigate the complexity of human interactions with greater ease. As you practice these techniques, you will find that clarity replaces confusion, confidence flourishes in uncertainty, and emotional resilience becomes a vital part of your skill set. Transformation takes intention and effort, so immerse yourself in these practices. Remember to subscribe to my channel, Limbic Shift, as we continue this enriching journey of growth and understanding together. Your commitment to developing emotional intelligence will yield profound rewards in your life, elevating not just your own experience, but enriching those around you as well. Chapter 3. Breaking free from emotional rigidity. Have you ever felt trapped in a cycle of knee-jerk reactions that seem to elude your conscious control? Breaking free from emotional rigidity is essential to overcoming such patterns, enabling you to cultivate genuine emotional flexibility. Emotional rigidity refers to the inability to adapt your emotional responses in varying contexts. It is often fueled by deeply ingrained beliefs residing within our subconscious. Our brain's wiring plays a significant role in this phenomenon, and understanding it is crucial for fostering personal growth, success, and emotional well-being. When we speak of emotional rigidity, we must first consider the profound influence of the subconscious mind. This hidden layer of our thinking is where our habits, beliefs, and automatic responses reside, dictating much of our behavior without our conscious awareness. Thus, many people find themselves caught in predetermined emotional patterns that hinder not only their relationships but also their personal fulfillment. Understanding how these automatic behaviors trigger emotional rigidity is the first step toward liberation, opening the door to introspection, awareness, and conscious choice. The interplay between the limbic system and our emotional responses is pivotal in this context. The limbic system essentially governs our emotional states, managing our responses based on previous experiences and memories. When faced with situations resonating with past stimuli, the limbic system recalls associated memories, often triggering instinctive reactions from earlier days. Emotional reactions deeply rooted in our subconscious beliefs. This automatic function can foster rigidity, causing us to respond in a manner that may be unhelpful, outdated, or misaligned with our present circumstances. Neuroscience informs us about the concept of neuroplasticity, which stands as a beacon of hope in the journey of breaking emotional rigidity. This remarkable brain capacity allows us to reshape and reorganize our neural connections through new experiences, perspectives, and practices. By deliberately engaging in challenging emotional situations with intention, we can begin to carve pathways that foster more adaptive responses. For instance, reframing how we perceive failures as opportunities for growth opens a new realm of emotional responses that enhances resilience and adaptability. To effectively break free from emotional rigidity, it is essential to cultivate emotional awareness, a precursor for any meaningful change. By simply recognizing when rigid patterns arise, whether in anxiety-laden situations or relationships filled with conflict, we create a space in which different responses can flourish. Emotional awareness not only helps to pause our instinctual reactions, but also empowers us to make informed choices about how we engage with our feelings and responses. This acknowledgement of our emotional states piques our interest and curiosity about our behaviors, fostering self-compassion in the process. Understanding the role of emotional regulation is equally important in this journey. Emotional regulation refers to our ability to manage and respond to our emotional states in a balanced way. Rather than being swept away by intense feelings, developing emotional regulation skills allows us to navigate complex interactions deftly. For example, consider how maintaining calmness and clarity in a high-stress meeting can preserve not only your professional reputation, but also strengthen relationships with colleagues. Enhanced emotional regulation creates pathways for increased productivity, creativity, and collaboration. Furthermore, practicing flexibility in your thinking fosters resilience that breaks patterns of emotional rigidity. Embracing change instead of resisting it allows us to meet life's unexpected twists with openness and curiosity. This cultivation of cognitive flexibility engages different brain networks associated with problem-solving and emotional insight, and primes us for better adaptability in social and professional environments. In conclusion, breaking free from emotional rigidity is a vital precursor to lasting emotional intelligence and adaptability. By understanding the interplay of the subconscious mind, the limbic system, and the incredible possibilities of neuroplasticity, you can embark upon this transformative journey of emotional growth. As you cultivate emotional awareness and regulation while practicing cognitive flexibility, each step reinforces a path toward resilience and clarity, enriching not only your life, but also the lives of those you interact with, paving the way for deeper connections founded on authenticity and mutual understanding. To effectively break free from emotional rigidity, engaging in practical exercises can empower you to implement this shift in your life meaningfully. One impactful technique is to practice reflective breathing. Begin by taking a few moments to find a comfortable position and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, feeling your abdomen expand, and exhale through your mouth, releasing any tension. Repeat this for a few minutes. Reflective breathing works because it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which counters the stress response driven by the limbic system, promoting emotional calm. Imagine facing a tense situation at work. In the moment, applying reflective breathing can create the space necessary for clearer, more rational responses rather than reactive ones. Another effective exercise is the use of visualization techniques. Start by envisioning a challenging situation that typically ignites rigid emotional responses, such as a conflict with a colleague. Close your eyes and visualize that scenario calmly and successfully navigating through it. Imagine applying empathy, understanding, and balanced reactions. Visualization works because it utilizes the brain's neuroplasticity to create new neural pathways associated with positive emotional outcomes. By mentally rehearsing success, you bolster your confidence and adaptability. For someone accustomed to feeling overwhelmed in confrontations, this technique can transform panic into preparedness, allowing for more constructive dialogue. Engaging in mindful observation is another powerful practice. In any emotionally charged situation, take a moment to pause and observe without judgment your emotions and those of others involved. Acknowledge the sensations and thoughts present, labeling them as they arise. Mindful observation enhances emotional awareness and allows you to detach from knee-jerk responses. For example, if you find yourself in a heated argument with a loved one, observing your frustrating emotions without reacting can create a pivotal shift. This ability to step back and breathe reduces impulsiveness, allowing for reflective rather than reactive communication. Additionally, keep an emotional response journal dedicated to tracking incidents of emotional rigidity. Each time you notice strong emotional reactions, write down the context, the feelings experienced, and how you responded. Afterward, Reflect on whether your response was helpful or hindered your ability to convey your thoughts effectively. This exercise enriches emotional awareness by enabling correlations between stimuli and sensitivities, laying groundwork for informed adjustments in future situations. For instance, if you realize a pattern emerges during family gatherings, you can prepare mentally for sensitive topics that might arise, thereby increasing confidence and emotional resilience when faced with similar scenarios later on. Finally, consider employing the technique of mentally reframing challenging situations. When you encounter an emotionally charged event, consciously pivot your perspective by focusing on potential positives or learning opportunities. For example, if criticisms arise during a project review at work, see them as constructive feedback to enhance your skills rather than personal shortcomings. This reframing works because it activates the prefrontal cortex, ultimately fostering resilience against rigid thinking patterns. Embracing criticisms as pathways for productivity, rather than assaults on self-worth, cultivates clarity and shapes a more flexible approach to life. Engaging with these exercises will enable you to punctuate your journey toward emotional resilience and flexibility meaningfully. Each practice represents a tangible step toward transforming rigid emotional patterns into pathways of adaptability and growth. As you immerse yourself in these techniques, you will foster a heightened awareness and evolve in the crucial skill of emotional regulation, paving the way for improved relationships and greater clarity in your professional and personal lives. Empower yourself today by incorporating these practices into your routine, and remember to subscribe to my channel, Limbic Shift, for ongoing exploration into emotional mastery and self-improvement. Your development journey is not just about breaking free. It is about discovering your most vibrant, adaptable self. Chapter 4. Shifting Subconscious Patterns for Growth. Have you ever found yourself caught in the same detrimental habits, despite your best intentions to change? Shifting subconscious patterns is not just an exercise in willpower. It is a fundamental shift that underpins personal growth, emotional resilience, and enduring success. These subconscious patterns often dictate our behaviors and reactions, silently shaping our experiences from a place we rarely access consciously. Understanding how to shift these patterns allows for profound transformation in our lives, enabling us to break free from limitations and create empowering narratives. Our subconscious mind is an intricate network of beliefs, habits, and reflexive responses acquired through life experiences, deeply woven into the fabric of who we are. These patterns can either serve as a foundation for growth or act as barriers to our progress. For instance, a person who experienced criticism in childhood may unconsciously develop a pattern of self-doubt that lingers well into adulthood, preventing them from seizing opportunities. Addressing these subconscious beliefs offers a pathway to liberation, allowing us to reinterpret and reshape our emotional and behavioral responses in a manner that aligns more closely with our goals and values. Neuroscience provides invaluable insights into how we can enact these shifts in our subconscious. Neuroplasticity, the brain's capacity to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections, offers hope and empowerment. By consciously practicing new thoughts, behaviors, or emotional responses, we can reshape our neurological wiring. For instance, cognitive behavioral strategies can be instrumental as they work to identify and challenge unproductive thoughts that contribute to subconscious limitations. When you start to replace negative self-talk with affirming statements, you're actively enacting change in brain pathways linked to self-worth, leading to lasting resilience and progress. At the core of shifting subconscious patterns is the practice of self-reflection. This vital skill involves examining the motives and feelings behind your habitual responses. Through journaling or mindful contemplation, you can confront these underlying thoughts, uncover unconscious biases, and explore the origins of cultural or familial influences that may have shaped your mindset. Imagine being aware of tendencies that pigeonhole you into specific roles, such as the overachiever or the peacekeeper. By reflecting on these attributes, you invite change. You become the author of your story, free from preconceived constraints imposed by others. Another essential aspect of breaking free from subconscious patterns is the cultivation of emotional awareness. This practice helps in recognizing and understanding how emotions can inform our behaviors. For example, when faced with a stressful situation, taking a moment to pause and connect with your emotional state can provide clarity instead of resorting to automatic reactions. This heightened awareness enables you to respond thoughtfully instead of falling back into behavior driven by past experiences or emotional triggers. Building emotional awareness fosters greater wisdom in your decision-making, ultimately enhancing your emotional intelligence. Importantly, engaging in affirmations and visualization exercises are substantial tools in reshaping subconscious beliefs. By sequentially visualizing your desired outcomes and reinforcing them through positive affirmations, you effectively communicate new possibilities to your subconscious. Consider the example of imagining yourself confidently leading a team meeting. By incorporating vivid visualizations of not only how you appear but also how you feel, you create a transformative emotional reality. This helps to rewrite the script in your subconscious, preparing you to manifest those scenarios in real life, thereby enhancing your confidence and creating impactful self-efficacy. In summary, mastering the art of shifting subconscious patterns is pivotal in fostering personal growth and unlocking your inherent potential. As you embark on this transformative journey, integrating self-reflection, emotional awareness, and visualization exercises into your daily practice can serve as a rich foundation for ongoing evolution. Acknowledging and reshaping these deeply rooted beliefs will free you from the limitations of the past and cultivate a future where resilience, adaptability, and emotional well-being become your new normal. The conscious act of change requires intentionality and engagement. Your commitment to this journey will usher comprehension and consistent actions toward fostering positive life outcomes. To effectively shift subconscious patterns for personal growth, engaging in a set of practical exercises can provide tangible tools that facilitate this transformation. One such exercise is the belief identification process. Begin by writing down any negative thoughts or beliefs about yourself that frequently arise. Take a moment to reflect on the origins of these beliefs. What experiences or messages from childhood may have shaped them? Understanding why these beliefs exist is crucial because it enables you to address and reframe them thoughtfully. For instance, if you write down, "I am not good enough," explore its roots. This realization can transform your perception, enriching your self-worth, and instilling a drive to challenge this limiting belief. Another effective method is to practice the 3 self-acknowledgement technique every day. After reflecting on your day, identify 3 positive aspects regarding your behavior or achievements. Whether it's completing a task at work or maintaining patience during a challenging situation, give yourself credit. This method works by cultivating positive reinforcement and supports neuroplasticity through the habitual recognition of not just positive outcomes, but your active role in creating them. Imagine a typical workday where several challenges arise, but you focus on your small victories instead of the struggles. This shift in focus will enhance your confidence, reminding you that you can create positive momentum even in difficult circumstances. Additionally, implementing a future self-visualization exercise can elucidate your ideal self and the path to becoming that person. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Picture your future where you embody the best version of yourself, how you feel, what you are achieving, and the emotions you experience. This visualization is effective as it stimulates the brain to begin aligning your current behaviors and choices with your envisioned future. For example, imagine seeing yourself excel in a presentation. This prompts you to take concrete steps toward improving your public speaking skills, decisively reshaping your self-image into one of competence and capability. Another impactful technique is journaling about a challenging experience by reframing it. Begin with a brief description of a situation that triggered negative emotions. Then, rewrite the narrative by focusing on the lessons learned or how the experience prompted personal growth. This method is powerful as it allows you to exercise your cognitive flexibility, an essential component of emotional resilience. Consider an interaction that spiraled into conflict. By reflecting on what you learned about your communication styles or assumptions, you cultivate a more empowering understanding of the experience, ultimately fostering deeper connections and reinforcing growth. Finally, an essential exercise to embed your new beliefs is creating affirmation reminders. Write affirmations that counter your previous limiting beliefs and display them in visible places, like your bathroom mirror or computer screen. Repeating these affirmations regularly helps solidify new neural pathways associated with a positive self-concept, enhancing emotional regulation. For instance, if your affirmation is, "I am capable of achieving my goals," stating this daily develops an expectation of success, bolstering confidence and resilience throughout your day-to-day life. These exercises serve as valuable opportunities for you to actively engage in reshaping your subconscious patterns, moving towards significant personal growth. Integrating practices like belief identification, self-acknowledgement, future self-visualization, narrative reframing, and affirmations fosters essential emotional resilience, improving your overall relationships and enhancing clarity in your professional endeavors. As you approach every practice with intention and persistence, remember that change takes time, but every step forward propels you toward ongoing transformation. Embrace the process, remain patient with yourself, and allow these techniques to guide you toward realizing your fullest potential. For continued exploration of emotional mastery and personal growth, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Limbic Shift. Your journey is just beginning, and the possibilities are limitless as you reclaim your narrative and reshape the story of your life. Chapter 5. Embracing Uncertainty with Confidence. Have you ever felt paralyzed by the fear of the unknown? Embracing uncertainty is an essential skill for navigating life, enabling you to respond effectively to challenges and opportunities as they arise. The concept of uncertainty often triggers discomfort, making many reluctant to take risks or explore new avenues in life. However, understanding how to embrace uncertainty is crucial for personal growth, enhancing emotional resilience, and achieving success in various aspects of life. Acknowledging that uncertainty is an integral part of human experience can transform how we approach goals, relationships, and our aspirations. At its core, embracing uncertainty involves accepting a fluctuating reality where outcomes are not guaranteed. This acceptance can be rooted in the subconscious mind, encompassing fears and learned behaviors that shape your reactions towards unknown experiences. Knowledge of the limbic system, particularly how it drives emotional responses to uncertainty, provides insight. The amygdala, responsible for detecting threats, often activates when faced with ambiguous situations, triggering feelings of anxiety, stress, and fear. Learning to recalibrate this emotional response to uncertainty allows us to navigate life with more confidence and flexibility. Neuroscience brings the concept of neuroplasticity to the forefront, illustrating that our brains can adapt and reshape in response to new experiences and learning. As we encounter and integrate uncertainties into our lives, practicing cognitive flexibility can create new neural pathways that foster resilience. When we actively engage in embracing uncertainty rather than resisting it, we develop a mindset poised for growth and exploration. Consider a moment when you faced an unexpected decision. Embracing this shift rather than retreating in fear allows you to cultivate flexibility in thought and behavior, making you more adept at handling future unknowns. An essential aspect of embracing uncertainty is developing emotional regulation strategies. Through emotional regulation, you gain mastery over your feelings, responding to uncertainty with a sense of calm rather than apprehension. Techniques like mindfulness and grounding practices can help stabilize emotions when faced with uncertainty. By learning to maintain emotional balance, you position yourself to make informed decisions, rather than defaulting to impulsive reactions rooted in fear. Picture yourself entering a new job role that seems daunting. Implementing emotional regulation tools allows you to approach challenges with a clear mind, enhancing your ability to adapt to your new environment without becoming overwhelmed. Another critical component in managing uncertainty is reframing your perception of risk. Most people view risk negatively, associating it with potential failure, but examining the potential benefits of taking calculated risks can shift this perspective. Learning to view uncertainty as a landscape continuous with opportunities encourages exploration and growth rather than fostering stagnation. For instance, embarking on a new project entails risks, but reframing these risks as gateways for innovation promotes a proactive mindset, inviting creativity while diminishing the fear response associated with the unknown. Lastly, cultivating a curious mindset prepares you to embrace what may unfold. Instead of viewing uncertainty through a lens of dread, adopting curiosity paves the way for discovery. Approaching challenges with the belief that there is something to learn invites exploration and enhances your adaptability. Imagine facing a new environment without the background knowledge you desire. By embracing this uncertainty with curiosity, you may uncover insights and strengths within yourself that you never knew existed, cultivating greater self-confidence in the process. In summary, embracing uncertainty with confidence is a powerful skill that creates pathways to personal growth and emotional mastery. By practicing emotional regulation, reframing perceptions of risk, and nurturing curiosity, you open yourself to the ebbs and flows of life, moving beyond limiting beliefs anchored in fear. The interplay between the subconscious mind and the activities you engage in creates a robust foundation for resilience, equipping you to navigate life's unpredictable nature more fluidly. Developing this mindset not only enriches your individual experiences, but also inspires those around you by creating a ripple effect of courage, adaptability, and resilience as you journey forward. To fully embrace uncertainty with confidence, it's vital to engage in actionable exercises that can help weave this mindset into your daily life. One potent technique is the comfort zone challenge. Begin by selecting an unfamiliar or uncomfortable situation that you would like to confront, whether it's initiating a conversation with a colleague you admire or trying a new hobby. Break these potential challenges into small, manageable steps. For instance, if talking to your colleague feels daunting, start by preparing a few conversation starters or compliments. This approach works by gradually pushing the boundaries of your comfort zone, promoting neuroplasticity by creating new neural pathways and replacing fear with empowerment. Imagine making small talk with that colleague once you've repeatedly practiced initiating conversations, allowing you to gain confidence in navigating social dynamics. Another effective exercise is keeping an uncertainty diary. Set aside a few minutes daily to note down moments when you feel anxious about uncertainty. Write about what triggered these feelings and explore alternative outcomes that could arise from these scenarios. This exercise helps by promoting cognitive reframing, challenging the negative lenses through which you interpret uncertain situations. For example, if you fear a possible job loss, jot down alternative scenarios, such as finding a more fulfilling position or learning valuable lessons from the experience. This practice cultivates an emotionally flexible mindset, enhancing your ability to adapt to world unpredictability while reinforcing the notion that potential positives often accompany uncertainties. The practice of mindful acceptance also plays a crucial role in building perseverance amidst uncertainty. Allocate a few moments during your day to sit quietly and acknowledge whatever emotions you are experiencing without judgment. Focus on your breath, allowing yourself to sit with these feelings. This approach is empowering because it fosters emotional regulation, enabling you to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively out of fear. For instance, during a moment of perceived chaos, such as an unexpected change in a project at work, practicing mindful acceptance allows you to maintain clarity and balance, transcending feelings of distress and increasing your confidence when problem-solving. Engaging in the 3 persuasive questions technique can shift your perception of uncertainty. When faced with ambiguity, ask yourself, what is the worst that could happen? What is the best that could happen? What is the most likely outcome? This exercise is effective because it helps clarify fears, grounding you in reality. Consider a scenario where you hesitate to speak up during a meeting. By exploring these questions, you move past paralysis and clarify that raising your voice might lead to valuable contributions or positive engagement from others. This reframing fosters emotional resilience, encourages better communication, and reinforces a sense of self-worth as you realize that your input has value. Lastly, Begin incorporating gratitude reflections into your routine. Each evening, take a moment to note 3 uncertainties in your life that you are grateful for, reflecting on how they have contributed to your growth. This gratitude reframing works because it shifts your focus from fear to appreciation of the learning opportunities that uncertainty can provide, thus opening the door to new insights. Imagine acknowledging that a recent life change, which initially stirred discomfort, ultimately paved the way for exciting new possibilities. This mindset will not only enhance your emotional resilience, but also cultivate an optimistic approach to future uncertainties. Engaging with these exercises can provide a framework to incorporate the mindset of embracing uncertainty throughout your life. As you actively participate in confronting challenges, reframing fears, and recognizing the growth within uncertainty, you'll find yourself moving toward emotional richness and clarity, allowing for deeper connections and higher levels of success. The journey of embracing uncertainty promises empowerment, personal development, and the refreshing perspective that the unknown can be a powerful catalyst for transformation. For additional insights into emotional intelligence and self-mastery, remember to subscribe to my channel, Limbic Shift. Your journey to embrace uncertainty awaits, paving a path toward endless possibilities and rewards. Chapter 6. Adapting to change without resistance. Have you ever found yourself resisting change, clinging tightly to the familiar, even when it no longer serves you? The ability to adapt to change without resistance is an invaluable skill for maintaining emotional well-being and achieving personal growth. Change is a constant in life, yet many individuals experience discomfort and fear when confronted with new circumstances. Embracing adaptability not only allows you to navigate these changes more gracefully, but also positions you for success in a world characterized by uncertainty and fluid dynamics. Understanding how to detach from resistance opens the door to resilience, growth, and a more fulfilling experience of life. Adapting to change involves recalibrating your mental and emotional state as you encounter new challenges, demands, or opportunities. At its essence, adaptability is intertwined with the subconscious mind, where deep-rooted beliefs and emotional frameworks shape how we respond to changing environments. The limbic system, particularly the amygdala, often triggers a fight-or-flight response in the face of perceived threats. Something as innocuous as a shift in routine can evoke a protective reaction. Understanding this response mechanism is the first step towards overcoming it, enabling you to develop appropriate strategies for mitigating resistance and fostering personal resilience. Neuroscience highlights the power of neuroplasticity, the brain's remarkable ability to reorganize itself based on experience. When we engage with change consciously, we can form new neural pathways that reinforce adaptive responses over time. This process shifts the brain's mode from reacting defensively to embracing uncertainty as a vehicle for growth. You might recall a time when a sudden change in your work responsibilities prompted anxiety, but by consciously addressing your discomfort, you may have unlocked in yourself a newfound capability to learn, adapt, and flourish within your new role. Each time we practice adaptation, we catalyze the brain's capacity to adapt, building a foundation for increased confidence in our ability to navigate life's evolution. Crucial to mastering adaptability is the development of emotional awareness. By understanding your emotions as they arise in response to change, you can create space to manage them effectively. Reflecting on your initial responses allows you to distinguish between constructive and destructive emotional patterns. For instance, during a sudden organizational restructuring at work, instead of succumbing to panic, taking a step back to assess how you feel can enable constructive dialogue or proactive measures rather than impulsive defensive reactions. Emotional awareness propels you towards clarity in your choices, ultimately creating channels for expressing concerns, seeking support, or embracing new opportunities. Cultivating a growth mindset is another vital element of adapting to change. A growth mindset emphasizes the belief that abilities and intelligence can develop over time, enhancing your reservoir of coping mechanisms as change unfolds. When you perceive challenges as opportunities for learning, you engage a curiosity that fuels innovation and exploration. Consider an instance in your life where a change initially seemed daunting, a shift in your personal or professional landscape perhaps. Recognizing this situation as a chance to broaden your skills fosters resilience and positivity. This mindset replenishes confidence and reinforces your commitment to pursuing growth even amidst transitions. Moreover, fostering a proactive approach to change soothes the feelings of ambivalence that can surround uncertainty. Anticipating potential changes, whether within personal relationships, health, or career paths, equips you with preparation strategies that reinforce adaptability. By evaluating the steps you might take in response to anticipated changes, you can create blueprints that lessen fears surrounding unpredictability. This proactive stance emphasizes balanced perspectives about change, allowing you to weave preparatory action into your narrative. In summary, adapting to change without resistance is a fundamental skill that enhances your emotional intelligence and overall resilience. By developing emotional awareness, embracing a growth mindset, and adopting proactive approaches to future uncertainties, you can move from a framework of fear towards one of openness and growth. This adaptability is not just advantageous for professional success, but enriches your personal relationships and emotional well-being. As you develop these skills, remember that the journey toward adaptability is ongoing, each challenge presenting another opportunity to clarify your capacity for growth and personal evolution. To effectively adapt to change without resistance, engaging in actionable exercises can fortify your resilience and flexibility in navigating life's uncertainties. One vital exercise is to create a change journal. Start by setting aside a few minutes each day to reflect on any recent changes you've encountered, whether big or small. Write down your thoughts and feelings regarding these changes, documenting any resistance you felt along the way. This practice works by promoting emotional awareness. When you put your feelings into words, you create room for processing and reframing them constructively. For example, if a colleague's departure fills you with anxiety and discomfort, documenting these sentiments allows you to analyze them, which encourages a healthier perspective focused on forming new connections within your workplace. Another practical approach is to practice mindful breathing. Whenever you sense the onset of resistance to change, perhaps during a transitional meeting or new responsibilities, take a moment to pause and breathe deeply. Inhale slowly through your nose, allowing your abdomen to expand, then exhale gently through your mouth. Performing this for a few minutes can pull your focus back to the present moment. Because deep breathing activates the body's relaxation response, it counteracts the stress caused by the limbic system's fight or flight mechanisms. Imagine that you're about to present a new idea at work. Engaging in mindful breathing can alleviate your anxiety and help you reframe this change as an opportunity to showcase your innovative thinking, rather than an obligation to meet others' expectations. Engaging in the exercise of visualizing positive outcomes can also yield remarkable benefits. Begin by selecting a specific change you are currently facing, and devote a few moments to close your eyes and visualize the scenario as you want it to unfold. Picture all the positive results this change could bring. By doing so, you engage the part of your brain that facilitates neuroplasticity, helping to create a mental framework for success. For instance, if you visualize yourself thriving in a new job role, embracing challenges and building relationships, you lay the foundation for the confident execution of those scenes in reality. Over time, these positive visualizations can significantly alter your subconscious expectations and emotional responses, equipping you with a more empowering mindset. Ironing out uncertainties is also a valuable technique. When facing an uncertain situation, take paper and pen to outline the potential challenges and possible solutions. For each challenge, brainstorm actionable steps to manage uncertainties. This method works by turning vague fears into tangible aspects with clear paths to solution-oriented thinking. Consider a scenario where a family member reveals they will move to another state. Writing down your worries surrounding feelings of separation alongside actionable solutions, such as planning regular video calls or visits, shifts your emotional response from one of sadness to proactive engagement in your relationship. Lastly, incorporating daily affirmations into your routine reinforces a positive outlook on change. Devote a few moments each morning to recite phrases like, "I embrace change with an open heart," or "Each new experience enriches my life." This technique is impactful because affirmations activate the subconscious mind, enhancing the belief in your ability to adapt and thrive. Visualizing yourself embodying these affirmations offers you the mental tools needed to face changes head-on. Picture walking confidently into a new environment while repeating, "I am adaptable and resilient," fortifying self-trust through daily practice. Engaging in these exercises consistently will empower you to navigate change with increased confidence and flexibility, transforming the process into an enriching experience rather than a daunting challenge. Cultivating emotional resilience and adaptability significantly enhances both personal and professional relationships, fostering environments where growth is prioritized. Incorporate these mindful methods into your routine and watch as your relationship with change evolves beautifully, embracing every obstacle as a stepping stone towards self-mastery. Remember, each step you take towards adapting is a testament to your innate ability to grow and flourish. For further insights into emotional self-improvement, make sure to subscribe to my channel, Limbic Shift, and continue exploring the art of becoming your most adaptable self. Your journey to resilience begins now. Chapter 7. Mastering Emotional Agility in Daily Life. Have you ever found yourself overwhelmed by intense emotions, unsure of how to respond constructively? Mastering emotional agility is a vital skill that enhances your ability to navigate life's complexities with resilience and grace. Emotional agility involves recognizing and managing your emotions while adapting seamlessly to changing circumstances. This skill is paramount because emotional agility protects your mental well-being, improving your decision-making and interpersonal relationships. It enables you to respond to life's highs and lows with balance and clarity, transforming emotional encounters from sources of stress into opportunities for growth. At its essence, emotional agility is about creating a flexible mental framework that allows you to engage with your feelings without becoming ensnared by them. This ability connects deeply with the unconscious mind, which often dictates our immediate emotional responses through ingrained habits and beliefs. The limbic system, responsible for your emotional reactions, can sometimes lead to knee-jerk responses driven by fear or anxiety. Understanding this connection grants you the power to intervene before automatic reactions take the lead, inviting mindful engagement with your feelings. When you cultivate emotional agility, you equip yourself with the tools to reshape your emotional landscape thoughtfully. Neuroscience reinforces the importance of emotional agility with the concept of neuroplasticity. This remarkable capability of the brain means that through practice and awareness, you can form new neural connections that promote healthier emotional responses over time. By exercising emotional agility, you are effectively rewiring your brain. Each time you consciously choose to engage with your emotions, rather than react instinctively, you strengthen the pathways that embolden your emotional resilience. With consistent practice, such as viewing a stressful situation as a moment for growth rather than adversity, you begin to create a more adaptive emotional repertoire that facilitates your journey toward self-mastery. Promoting emotional regulation is an essential aspect of mastering emotional agility. Emotional regulation involves recognizing your feelings, validating them, and choosing how to express them constructively. This reflective approach to one's inner emotional world allows you to make choices rather than simply react to feelings as they arise. For instance, in a moment of frustration during a long meeting, taking a step back to recognize and validate that frustration can help you decide how to respond tactfully instead of lashing out in exasperation. Learning to evaluate your emotions allows you to transform potential turmoil into opportunities for empathetic dialogues and greater understanding among team members. Incorporating mindfulness practices into your daily routine is equally essential for strengthening your emotional agility. Mindfulness involves being fully present with your thoughts and feelings without judgment, enabling you to acknowledge your emotional state and its influence on your behavior. When practiced consistently, mindfulness cultivates awareness that mitigates emotional reactivity. Consider a situation in which you receive feedback that stings. A mindful approach will guide you to observe the initial emotional reaction, granting you the space to process it rationally before responding. As a result, you generate a more constructive atmosphere for dialogue, reinforcing more profound connections and assuring optimal collaboration. It is equally important to embrace self-compassion as part of mastering emotional agility. Recognizing that emotions are a shared human experience invites you to treat yourself kindly when faced with emotional challenges. Self-compassion serves as a buffer against negative self-judgments, liberating you to engage with your emotions without feeling overwhelmed. For instance, if you make a mistake at work, reacting with self-criticism may stifle your ability to learn from the experience. However, adopting a self-compassionate perspective enables you to reflect on the situation constructively, fostering growth and wisdom from adversity. In summary, mastering emotional agility is a pivotal skill that empowers you to engage with your emotions thoughtfully and adaptively. This skill is key to enhancing your personal growth, resilience, and interpersonal effectiveness as you navigate an unpredictable world. By practicing emotional regulation, cultivating mindfulness, and embracing self-compassion, you prepare yourself to respond skillfully to life's emotional encounters, transforming challenges into stepping stones for deeper understanding and meaningful interactions. The journey of mastering emotional agility is ongoing. Every experience offers new lessons and opportunities for exploration. Embrace this journey, recognizing that developing emotional agility is a gradual process leading to profound transformation and fulfillment. To truly master emotional agility, engaging in practical exercises can provide powerful tools to implement this skill in your everyday life. One effective technique is the emotion check-in. Set aside a few moments each day, ideally at the same time, to pause and tune into your emotions. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Describe this feeling in 1 or 2 words. This exercise helps promote emotional awareness and regulation, breaking the cycle of automatic responses. For example, if you realize you are feeling anxious before a presentation, acknowledging this feeling can empower you to address it with breathing exercises or positive affirmations. By cultivating this habit of checking in with your emotions, you enhance your emotional resilience, ultimately learning to navigate life's challenges with greater ease. Another valuable exercise is practicing the 3-column reflection. Find a quiet space and take a piece of paper to create 3 columns with the headings trigger, response, and reflection. In the trigger column, note a situation that prompted a strong emotional reaction, such as a disagreement with a friend. Next, in the response column, document how you reacted, including both your emotional and physical responses. Finally, in the reflection column, write about what you could do differently in a similar situation moving forward. This technique is effective because it encourages you to evaluate your emotional responses critically, creating greater self-insight. Specifically, if you recognize that an angry response during a disagreement escalated tensions, reflection allows you to adopt a more thoughtful approach next time, enhancing your relationships and nurturing emotional clarity. Engaging in regular gratitude journaling is another meaningful practice that bolsters emotional agility. At the end of each day, take a moment to write down 3 things you are grateful for. This exercise nurtures a positive mindset and primes your brain to recognize joy and appreciation even amid stress or challenges. The science behind gratitude lies in its ability to shift your brain's perspective, leading to improved emotional well-being. For instance, after a stressful day at work, noting positive interactions or accomplishments helps you focus on constructive moments. This shift represents a deliberate choice to build resilience against negativity, ultimately fostering emotional strength when faced with subsequent challenges. Practicing mindful observation can also augment your emotional agility. Set aside a moment in your day, perhaps while having your morning coffee or during a walk, to engage your senses fully. Observe your surroundings closely. What do you see, hear, or smell? This exercise anchors you in the present moment, guiding you to experience emotions as they arise without judgment. Neuroscience suggests that mindfulness activates areas of the brain linked to self-regulation and emotional control. For instance, during a stressful event, such as receiving critical feedback, Applying mindful observation can create a mental distance, allowing a more thoughtful response rather than an emotional reaction. By embracing the present moment, you enrich your emotional agility and effectively manage your feelings in challenging scenarios. Additionally, develop a habit of utilizing positive affirmations geared towards enhancing emotional resilience. Each morning, stand in front of a mirror and repeat phrases such as, "I am capable of managing my emotions," or "I respond to challenges with grace and clarity." This technique harnesses the power of self-affirmation, thereby reshaping your self-narrative through positive reinforcement. By consistently reinforcing a positive self-image, you create neural pathways that promote confidence. For example, envision yourself confidently addressing colleagues during a meeting. Regularly reciting these affirmations allows you to counter feelings of inadequacy with self-assurance, ultimately fostering an emotional landscape where agility thrives. By engaging in these exercises, you strengthen your emotional agility, enabling you to navigate the ebb and flow of life's challenges with confidence and poise. Developing this skill enhances your personal and professional relationships, elevates your emotional intelligence, and increases clarity in decision-making. As you deepen your practice, remember that each step represents a commitment to growth and self-mastery. Keep in mind that your journey is ongoing. Every moment of emotional awareness you embrace aids in your development. For continued insights and tools to foster your emotional well-being, remember to subscribe to my channel, Limbic Shift. Your journey toward mastery begins today, reflecting your commitment to becoming emotionally agile and resilient in all aspects of life. Chapter 8. Overcoming Fear Through Mental Reframing. Have you ever found yourself held back by fear, paralyzed by the worry of what might go wrong? Overcoming fear through mental reframing is a significant skill essential for personal growth and emotional freedom. Mental reframing involves altering how we perceive a situation, allowing us to view challenges from a different vantage point. This process not only reflects a shift in mindset, but also plays a crucial role in regulating emotions and empowering us to respond more constructively rather than reactively. Embracing reframing allows us to navigate fears with courage, transforming obstacles into opportunities. The subconscious mind significantly influences our emotional responses, often prompting instinctual fear reactions based on past experiences and ingrained beliefs. The limbic system, which drives our emotional responses, is quick to activate at the first sign of potential threat, sometimes leading us to avoid experiences that could be beneficial. Understanding this biological instinct empowers us to step back and question the validity of our fears, recognizing that they often stem from outdated narratives rather than present realities. Through the process of mental reframing, we can consciously alter our interpretation of fear-laden events, fostering a healthier emotional response. Neuroscience underscores the importance of neuroplasticity in the journey of overcoming fear. This concept illustrates that the brain can reorganize itself, forming new connections and pathways based on our experiences and conscious choices. When we practice reframing our fears, we enable the brain to construct new neural pathways associated with positive perceptions rather than aversion. For example, transforming anxiety over public speaking into an opportunity to share your ideas and connect with others creates a mental landscape where fear and excitement coexist, allowing for your personal development to flourish through repeated practice. To master mental reframing, fostering emotional awareness is critical. By honing the skill of recognizing and naming your fears as they arise, you empower yourself to create space for contemplation during moments of heightened anxiety. A common fear might be the apprehension of criticism during a work presentation. Acknowledging this feeling without judgment allows you to explore its origins and actively decide how to approach the situation. This process can lead to the realization that constructive feedback fosters growth, serving as a bridge toward improvement rather than a barrier to success. Cultivating emotional awareness solidifies your foundation for reframing fears, positioning you to strategically engage with and overcome them. Further, developing a growth mindset is essential for effectively employing mental reframing in overcoming fear. A growth mindset cultivates the belief that abilities can be developed through dedication and effort, informing your responses to fear with a sense of empowerment and resilience. When faced with fear of failure, you can reframe it by viewing setbacks as valuable learning opportunities. By adopting this perspective, challenges transform into stepping stones rather than insurmountable obstacles. Consider how a fear of initiating a new project can shift to excitement when viewed as a canvas for innovation that invites creativity, connectivity, and exploration. Another integral component of mental reframing is the practice of positive self-talk. The way you speak to yourself during moments of fear can significantly alter your emotional landscape. By replacing negative thought patterns with affirming statements, you create an internal dialogue that uplifts and encourages resilience. For instance, saying to yourself, "I am capable of managing this situation," rather than succumbing to feelings of inadequacy, can create a significant shift in your perception of fear. This approach reinforces self-efficacy, illuminating the path towards overcoming insecurity and adversity. As you engage with the practice of mental reframing, remember that each encounter with fear offers an opportunity for growth and rejuvenation. By acknowledging fear as a natural part of the human experience, you break the barriers it erects, paving the way for courage, resilience, and transformative growth. Embracing this process not only enhances your emotional intelligence, but also deepens your understanding of yourself and your capacity to create positive change in your life. The journey of overcoming fear through mental reframing is just beginning, and each step taken will lead you closer to embracing a life filled with possibilities, innovation, and strength. To effectively overcome fear through mental reframing, it is essential to engage in practical exercises that enable you to apply this transformative concept to your everyday life. One powerful technique is the fear inventory. Begin by dedicating a few moments to create a list of your fears, no matter how small or seemingly irrational. Once you identify these fears, choose one to explore in depth. Write down what specifically triggers this fear, the emotions associated with it, and how it affects your behavior. This exercise works by bringing clarity to your fears, allowing you to confront them consciously rather than avoid them instinctively. For instance, by acknowledging your fear of public speaking, you can formulate a plan to gradually address it, perhaps by practicing in front of a mirror or with a supportive friend. Engaging with fear in this structured way fosters self-awareness and emotional resilience, ultimately empowering you to take action. Another useful practice is the reframing narrative technique. Choose a recurring fear that holds you back and write a personal narrative from the perspective of a supportive friend. Frame the story by emphasizing strengths, highlighting potential opportunities, and identifying positive outcomes that may arise from facing the fear. For example, if your fear revolves around starting a new job, your narrative could explore the excitement of new beginnings, the supportive team you might find, and the skills you will develop along the way. This technique is impactful because it shifts your focus from what may go wrong to the possibilities inherent in taking a risk. By reshaping the narrative around fear, you encourage a growth mindset, allowing confidence to blossom and enabling you to approach new challenges with enthusiasm rather than trepidation. Practicing the two-mindset technique is another angle from which to tackle fear. Identify a specific event that elicits fear, such as a social gathering where interaction feels daunting. Challenge this fear by creating two mental scenarios, one that reflects your worst-case outcome and another that imagines a hopeful, positive outcome. This dual perspective allows you to see a broader range of possibilities, helping to diminish the power of fear over time. The cognitive psychology behind this exercise lies in its ability to engage the prefrontal cortex, which governs rational thought, enabling you to examine the reasonableness of your fears. With practice, this technique fosters emotional clarity, allowing you to choose actions that align more closely with your desires, rather than succumbing to anxiety, enhancing both your personal and professional relationships. Another effective method is to create a support system list. After identifying a specific fear you'd like to confront, compile a list of trusted friends or colleagues who can provide encouragement and perspective. When faced with your fear, reach out to these individuals, either to share your feelings or seek advice. Explain your fear candidly and discuss how their support could assist you in reframing your experiences. This exercise works because it reinforces social connection, allowing you to harness the power of community as a buffer against fear. For example, if the fear involves asking for a raise at work, discussing your intent with a supportive colleague can bolster your confidence and clarify your messaging, making the task feel more manageable. Lastly, engage in visualizing the best outcome. Take a few moments each day to close your eyes and visualize yourself confronting a specific fear successfully. Imagine the sights, sounds, and emotions connected to that success. Envisioning the best-case scenarios activates your limbic system in a positive way, reinforcing your brain's ability to anticipate successful experiences. For instance, if you visualize calmly delivering a presentation to an engaged audience, this practice not only prepares your mind for the scenario, but also strengthens the neural pathways associated with confidence and success. Over time, this visualization exercise can significantly reduce the grip of fear on your actions. By incorporating these exercises into your daily life, you can actively engage with and reframe your fears, developing emotional resilience and confidence. Each method offers a pathway for growth and introspection, allowing you to constructively confront and overcome the barriers that fear may present. Remember that transforming fear into an actionable, growth-oriented experience is an ongoing practice, a process that nurtures your capacity for courage and self-discovery. For ongoing insights and guidance tailored to your emotional journey, subscribe to my channel, Limbic Shift, and remain committed to becoming your best, most empowered self. As you face and reframe your fears, you build a more expansive horizon of possibilities awaiting your brave exploration. Chapter 9. The Science of Emotional Resilience. Have you ever wondered what separates those who bounce back from adversity from those who struggle to cope? Understanding the science of emotional resilience is essential for cultivating the ability to adapt to life's challenges, navigate stress effectively, and maintain mental well-being. Emotional resilience involves not merely recovering from setbacks, but also learning and growing stronger as a result. This mindset equips individuals with the tools to confront challenges with confidence, transforming obstacles into stepping stones for growth. By understanding the neurobiological underpinnings of resilience, you can leverage this knowledge to enhance your well-being and effectiveness in both personal and professional domains. At the heart of emotional resilience is the interplay between our subconscious mind and emotional responses. The subconscious influences how we perceive and react to stressors based on a lifetime of experiences. This deeply rooted framework dictates our instinctual responses, often activating the limbic system during times of stress. The limbic system, responsible for our emotional processing, can sometimes propel us into fear or anxiety when faced with adversity. Harnessing the power of emotional resilience enables us to engage with these instinctual responses consciously, allowing for reflective thinking in the face of adversity. Neuroscience reveals that emotional resilience is hardwired into our brains through the mechanism of neuroplasticity, which allows the brain to adapt continually based on life experiences. By consciously choosing resilience-building thoughts and behaviors, you can rewire your brain for greater emotional fortitude. For instance, it has been shown that when you practice reframing negative thoughts or engage in positive self-talk during stressful moments, you stimulate the prefrontal cortex, which helps regulate emotional responses. This activation promotes a sense of calm and clarity, facilitating better decision-making amidst turmoil. Central to mastering emotional resilience is the practice of emotional regulation, which enables you to recognize, understand, and manage your emotions effectively. Emotional regulation isn't about suppressing feelings, but instead involves acknowledging them and choosing how to respond in a healthy manner. By practicing techniques such as mindfulness or deep breathing, you train your mind to pause and respond rather than react impulsively. Imagine a scenario where you face unexpected feedback from a supervisor. Instead of reacting defensively, the ability to step back and reflect can lead to a productive conversation, fostering a better working relationship. Another essential aspect of emotional resilience is building a support system. Having a network of friends, family, and mentors provides a safety net during challenging times. Social support acts as a protective factor. It not only offers emotional comfort, but also serves as a source of guidance and perspective in navigating stressful situations. Whether through sharing personal experiences or seeking advice, connections with others can significantly bolster your ability to cope with setbacks and reduce feelings of isolation. Utilizing your support network also allows for accountability, motivating you to foster resilience as you share your growth journey with others. Moreover, cultivating a solution-oriented mindset forms the foundation of emotional resilience. Rather than focusing solely on the problem at hand, train yourself to seek potential solutions and opportunities within the challenge. By viewing setbacks as learning experiences, you pivot your perspective from defeat to growth. Take the example of facing job uncertainty. By reframing your viewpoint and exploring alternative career paths or learning new skills, you create space for innovation and renewed direction. This proactive mind shift encourages adaptability and reinforces the belief that you possess the ability to shape your future. In summary, understanding the science of emotional resilience enhances your capacity to navigate challenges with agility and strength. By integrating practices that foster emotional regulation, leveraging social support, and maintaining a solution-oriented mindset, you develop the toolkit necessary for thriving amidst adversity. Learning to harness the power of neuroplasticity ultimately lays the groundwork for a brighter, more empowered future. Remember that building emotional resilience is an ongoing journey, offering valuable insights and growth with each experience you encounter. Embrace this path as you strengthen your ability to flourish, inspire others, and transform the unavoidable challenges of life into catalysts for personal achievement. To cultivate emotional resilience, engaging in specific exercises can empower you to apply the principles learned effectively. One highly beneficial exercise is the practice of resilience journaling. To begin, dedicate a notebook for this purpose. Each day, write down at least one challenge you faced, how it made you feel, and the coping strategies you employed. Reflect on what worked well and what you could improve next time. This technique is effective because it fosters awareness and encourages a growth mindset. Writing about your experiences allows you to zoom out and see them more objectively. For instance, if you encountered criticism at work and felt upset, acknowledging this response can help you learn to accept feedback as a valuable tool for growth, rather than a personal attack. Over time, this journaling practice reinforces a habit of reevaluating challenges with a resilient mindset. Another empowering exercise is creating a resilience resource list. Start by jotting down people and resources that support your emotional health: friends, family members, websites, books, or support groups. After compiling this list, keep it accessible and reference it whenever you face emotional difficulties or stressful situations. This practice works because it provides immediate avenues for support when fear or stress feels overwhelming. For example, if you are anxious about an upcoming interview, reaching out to a friend who has expertise in that area allows for constructive conversation and preparation. By cultivating connections through this list, you reinforce your reliance on social support, which is instrumental in building resilience. A third effective technique is setting attainable goals. Choose a specific area of your life where you feel challenged, such as managing stress at work. Break this down into manageable, attainable goals. For instance, if you aim to reduce stress, set a goal of incorporating a 10-minute mindfulness practice into your daily routine. Why this works is linked to neuroplasticity. Setting and accomplishing small goals reinforces pathways in the brain that enhance self-efficacy, motivating you to take further actions. By tracking your progress, you celebrate small wins, and each success cultivates greater confidence. Imagine feeling accomplished after consistently practicing mindfulness for a week. This experience will bolster your belief that you can positively change more significant areas that feel overwhelming. Next, you might find immense value in practicing the emotion pause. Whenever you encounter an emotionally charged situation, take a moment to pause before reacting. During this pause, allow yourself to breathe deeply and identify what you're feeling. This technique helps prevent knee-jerk reactions driven by the limbic system and promotes reflective responses instead. If you're in a heated discussion, for example, pausing can create an opportunity to collect your thoughts and respond eloquently rather than defensively. By mastering the pause, you enhance your emotional regulation and communication skills, improving all areas of your life, be it at home or work. Lastly, consider the failure reframe exercise, where you reflect on past failures and identify the lessons learned from each. Write down a specific failure and explore the positive outcomes that emerged as a result of that experience. This exercise is impactful as it shifts your perspective from fear of failure to an understanding that failure is a cornerstone of growth. For example, if you faced a job rejection, reflecting on what you learned about the job application process allows you to prepare more effectively for future opportunities, rather than becoming discouraged by setbacks. This reframing nurtures resilience by creating fortitude in the face of life's inevitable challenges. By integrating these exercises into your life, you can build and reinforce your emotional resilience systematically. Each method offers unique insights into how you can approach the trials of life with confidence and clarity. Remember, your ability to adapt and thrive is rooted in your daily practices and choices. Embrace the journey, knowing that resilience is cultivated over time through dedicated effort. For more insights and guidance on emotional mastery and resilience, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Limbic Shift. You are capable of profound growth, and your commitment to developing emotional resilience will propel you forward on your journey. Chapter 10. Creating a Flexible Mindset for Success. Have you ever noticed how your thoughts about potential challenges can make or break your performance? Cultivating a flexible mindset is essential for navigating the complexities of life and achieving success. A flexible mindset enables individuals to adapt their thinking in response to changing circumstances, allowing them to embrace new experiences and overcome obstacles with confidence rather than fear. This adaptability is not merely a beneficial attribute, it is a foundational element of personal growth and emotional well-being. By developing a flexible mindset, you position yourself to respond creatively to challenges while fostering resilience that propels you forward. At its core, a flexible mindset is about reshaping the way you approach situations and interpret your experiences. It connects deeply with the subconscious mind, where beliefs and habits often shape our perceptions and reactions. The limbic system, recognized as the emotional center of the brain, plays a crucial role in how we process change and ambiguity. When faced with unfamiliar situations, the limbic system may activate feelings of anxiety or resistance, ultimately hindering our ability to act effectively. By consciously fostering a flexible mindset, you enable yourself to interpret these emotional responses more constructively, leveraging the insights they provide without being paralyzed by them. Neuroscience supports the significance of cultivating a flexible mindset by highlighting the concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's remarkable ability to reorganize itself based on experiences. Engaging in practices that promote flexibility can facilitate the development of new neural pathways that enhance cognitive agility. When you consciously choose to alter negative patterns of thinking, you strengthen alternative pathways that empower adaptive responses. Imagine, for example, approaching a significant life change, such as a career transition. By embracing a flexible mindset, you can explore multiple pathways and solutions, reducing the overwhelming nature of the transition, while opening up to diverse opportunities that encourage personal growth and fulfillment. Essential to mastering a flexible mindset is the practice of emotional regulation. This skill involves identifying your emotions as they arise and determining how to respond thoughtfully to them. Being emotionally intelligent enables you to navigate uncertainty with clarity and composure. For instance, if you face a curveball, such as a project setback, allowing frustration to dictate your actions can lead to rash decisions. Instead, by employing emotional regulation, you can recognize your frustration and redirect it into constructive problem-solving, fostering a more resilient approach. This practice encourages you to remain centered in the face of challenges, ultimately enhancing both your confidence and effectiveness in various situations. Another cornerstone of a flexible mindset is fostering curiosity. Embracing curiosity allows you to explore different possibilities and perspectives when faced with challenges. Rather than viewing a problem through a narrow lens, an attitude of curiosity encourages you to ask questions and entertain alternative viewpoints. This curiosity-driven exploration invites richer understanding and creative solutions. When confronted with a complex situation, consider how approaching it with an inquisitive spirit can unveil new opportunities. For instance, when collaborating with colleagues on a challenging project, embracing curiosity can lead to innovative solutions that emerge from diverse contributions and shared perspectives. Moreover, seeking feedback can also be instrumental in cultivating a flexible mindset. Actively inviting and considering feedback from others fosters openness and adaptability. Constructive feedback highlights blind spots, providing insight into areas of improvement and growth. By creating a culture where feedback is not only sought but appreciated, you empower yourself and those around you to learn from experiences, reinforcing resilience. For instance, if you're undertaking a presentation, soliciting feedback from peers can unveil strengths you might not have recognized while providing an opportunity for growth. In conclusion, creating a flexible mindset for success is not merely beneficial, but essential in navigating the complexities of life. By integrating emotional regulation, embracing curiosity, and actively seeking feedback, you build a resilient framework that supports your growth and success. This flexible mindset opens doors to unexpected opportunities, while allowing you to thrive in the face of uncertainty. Each experience becomes a chance to cultivate resilience, further enriching your journey towards self-mastery and fulfillment. As you commit to developing this mindset, you will find yourself not only navigating life's challenges with grace, but also inspiring those around you to foster adaptability. To enhance your ability to create a flexible mindset for success, engaging in practical exercises can significantly aid this transformative process. One essential exercise is perspective shifting. Begin by identifying a recurring challenge that causes you stress or frustration. Next, write down both your current perspective and an alternative viewpoint. This might involve considering how someone you admire would approach the same challenge, or thinking about the possible opportunities hidden within the struggle. This practice is effective because it encourages cognitive flexibility, allowing you to break free from rigid thought patterns. For example, if you feel overwhelmed by a demanding project, reframing it as a chance to enhance your skills or collaborate with others can restore your sense of agency and excitement. By regularly practicing perspective shifting, you cultivate resilience and creativity in responding to challenges. Another useful technique is the 10-minute challenge. Set aside 10 minutes each day to engage in an activity you find outside of your usual routine. This could involve reading a book, taking a different route to work, or starting a hobby you've always wanted to explore. This exercise works because it stimulates your brain's neuroplasticity, promoting new neural pathways that enhance flexibility in thinking. For instance, testing a new recipe can lead to surprising discoveries in the kitchen, while also stretching your comfort zone. By incorporating small changes into your daily life, you reinforce the ability to adapt and embrace novelty, which fosters a flexible mindset and enhances your confidence in navigating life's uncertainties. Practicing mindful awareness can also yield significant benefits for developing a flexible mindset. Pause during challenging moments to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Take a few deep breaths and simply notice what arises. This practice promotes emotional regulation and interrupts reactionary patterns driven by anxiety or frustration. For example, during a heated meeting where tensions are high, mindful awareness can help you take a step back, assess the dynamics at play, and choose a response that fosters collaboration rather than defensiveness. Emotional insight derived from mindfulness helps create space for thoughtful engagement, increasing your flexibility in adjusting your responses according to the situation. Engaging in goal visualization is another substantial method to promote a flexible mindset. Take a few moments to close your eyes and imagine successfully achieving a specific goal you're working towards. Picture every detail of that success, and how it makes you feel. This exercise works because visualizing success activates similar neural circuits as actually achieving it, reinforcing your belief in your capabilities and sparking motivation. For instance, if you're aiming for a promotion, vividly imagining standing in a new office, enjoying the accolades of colleagues, and contributing to exciting projects can strengthen your resolve to pursue that opportunity. Over time, this visualization practice fosters not only flexibility in your thinking, but an incremental shift towards an empowered belief in your ability to manifest your goals. Finally, apply the learning from failure exercise. Recall a recent situation where you encountered a setback. Rather than focusing on what went wrong, outline the lessons you learned from that experience and how you might approach similar situations differently in the future. This technique is effective because it helps shift your perception of failure, allowing you to see it as a necessary step towards growth rather than a roadblock. For instance, if a presentation didn't go as planned, reflect on the feedback you received or the insights gained about audience engagement. By reframing failure as an opportunity to learn, you cultivate a resilient mindset where lessons learned inspire continued growth and adaptation, reinforcing your capacity to meet challenges with creativity. By integrating these exercises into your routine, you can actively develop and strengthen a flexible mindset that empowers you to navigate life's twists and turns effectively. This adaptability enriches personal and professional relationships as it fosters deeper connections and greater collaboration. As you practice these techniques, remember that each step taken toward creating flexibility represents your commitment to personal growth and resilience. For ongoing insights and tools to enhance your journey, subscribe to my channel, Limbic Shift, and embrace the limitless potential of your adaptable mind. Each new challenge presents an invitation to thrive and flourish, ultimately crafting an empowered version of yourself ready to engage fully with life. Chapter 11. Aligning Thoughts, Emotions, and Decisions. Have you ever paused to consider how your thoughts shape your feelings and ultimately your choices? Aligning your thoughts, emotions, and decisions is a crucial skill that not only fosters personal authenticity, but amplifies your effectiveness in achieving your goals. This mindset underscores the importance of understanding the intricate connections between our cognitive processes and emotional states, leading to more thoughtful and purposeful decision-making. When your thoughts and emotions are in harmony, you create a powerful alignment that guides your actions toward a fulfilling life, marked by intentionality and clarity. At its core, aligning thoughts, emotions, and decisions requires a deep understanding of how these elements interact within the subconscious mind. The subconscious is where countless beliefs and emotions reside, influencing how we perceive experiences and make decisions. Often, automatic thoughts born from past experiences, the remnants of our upbringing, can create cognitive distortions, leading to misaligned emotions and consequential decisions. This disconnect can lead to conflict when navigating personal or professional challenges. For example, feeling inadequate may prompt thoughts that diminish your self-worth, resulting in avoidance decisions that stymie progress. By cultivating this alignment, you begin to reconstruct your narrative, harmonizing your inner experiences to support proactive growth. The emotional landscape, governed by the limbic system, plays a pivotal role in this alignment. This region of the brain processes emotions and memories, influencing our behavioral responses. When navigating a decision-making process, the amygdala, an integral part of the limbic system, heightens emotional reactions to perceived threats or challenges. Understanding this dynamic enables you to cultivate emotional regulation, allowing you to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. For instance, acknowledging that feelings of fear or anxiety may arise when you contemplate a career change allows you to address these emotions directly, leading to healthier thought patterns without allowing them to dictate your actions. Neuroplasticity further supports the power of alignment. This concept refers to the brain's remarkable ability to adapt and reorganize itself based on new information and experiences. By consciously aligning your thoughts with your emotions and rational decision-making processes, you forge new neural pathways that promote healthier responses to life's challenges. As you practice this alignment regularly, you strengthen your ability to manage stress and anxiety, paving the way for a consistent emotional and cognitive equilibrium. Engaging in practices like reflection during decision-making moments reinforces adaptive neural connections and enhances your capacity to navigate complexity with confidence. Emotional awareness is a fundamental aspect of mastering the alignment of thoughts, emotions, and decisions. Recognizing and understanding your emotional responses as they arise fosters self-awareness, enabling you to pause and evaluate decisions more effectively. By allowing space for this reflection, you empower yourself to investigate whether your thoughts are reinforcing or undermining your emotional state. For example, during conflicts, being aware of rising frustration helps you choose a more measured approach, facilitating constructive communication rather than escalation. This awareness enhances both interpersonal relationships and integrity in decision-making. Another vital component of this alignment is fostering a growth mindset, which emphasizes the belief that capabilities can be developed through effort and learning. By adopting this approach, you create an environment where your thoughts, emotions, and decisions coalesce to promote improvement rather than stagnation. Viewing setbacks as opportunities for learning allows you to navigate challenges with resilience and curiosity, leading to more informed decisions that align with your values. The ability to convert fears into questions about what can be learned leads to deeper insight and stronger commitment to personal and professional objectives. In summary, aligning your thoughts, emotions, and decisions is paramount for personal growth, emotional well-being, and effective decision-making. By fostering emotional awareness, practicing self-reflection, and cultivating a growth mindset, you build a robust foundation for navigating life with clarity and intention. Each step you take towards achieving this alignment reinforces your ability to meet life's complexities with resilience, creating a more fulfilling and empowered existence. As you embark on this journey, embrace the possibilities that arise when your thoughts and emotions work in harmony, guiding you toward lives imbued with purpose and authenticity. Each decision you make becomes a reflection of your true self, paving the way for a brighter future where you thrive. To effectively align your thoughts, emotions, and decisions, you can engage in several practical exercises that will help reinforce this transformative concept in your daily life. One powerful approach is to practice emotional visualization. At the beginning of each day, take a few minutes to sit quietly and visualize a scenario in which you anticipate experiencing strong emotions, be it a meeting at work or a personal conversation. Imagine navigating this situation smoothly by aligning your thoughts and feelings. This technique works because it prepares your mind to create a clear pathway for your desired responses, reinforcing your capability to handle anticipated challenges. For instance, if you visualize yourself calmly addressing a colleague who has differing opinions during a discussion, this mental rehearsal enhances your confidence, enabling a constructive conversation rather than a defensive one. Another beneficial method is cognitive reframing. When confronted with difficulties, start by writing down the troubling thought or belief you have about the situation. Next, challenge that thought by asking yourself questions like, is this thought rooted in facts? Or, what would I tell a friend facing the same dilemma? This exercise promotes cognitive flexibility, helping you to shift the narrative from a threatening one to a more empowering perspective. For example, if you believe you're incapable of handling a complex project, reframing it could lead to a more productive thought like, this project is an opportunity for growth and learning, and it's okay to seek help. This practice strengthens emotional resilience and provides clarity when making decisions, ultimately aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Engaging in mindful decision-making is another effective strategy. Begin by taking a few deep breaths to center yourself before making a decision, regardless of its size. Acknowledge any feelings that surface as you analyze your options. Why this works lies in its ability to foster awareness, allowing you to tap into your emotions for better insight. When faced with a dilemma about accepting a job offer, you might feel excitement coupled with anxiety. By acknowledging these feelings and giving yourself space to explore them, you can weigh pros and cons more accurately, making an informed decision that aligns with your emotional state and core values. A values assessment exercise can also help in aligning your thoughts and decisions. Start by writing down what values are most important to you, such as integrity, creativity, or community. Reflect on how these values influence your decisions in different aspects of your life. For instance, if you value integrity highly, you might find that accepting a job that compromises your principles leads to internal conflict. Understanding these values allows you to make choices that are congruent with who you are at your core, enhancing clarity and confidence in your decisions. This conscious alignment of thoughts, emotions, and decisions ultimately leads to a stronger sense of self and fulfillment. Lastly, consider incorporating a practice of gratitude reflection. At the end of each day, take a few moments to acknowledge what you are grateful for, related to the decisions you've made. This practice enhances emotional well-being by training your brain to focus on the positive aspects of your choices. For instance, if you recently chose to take on a tough project, reflecting on the opportunities it offers, such as skill enhancement or networking possibilities, changes your perspective toward appreciation rather than stress. This shift reinforces a sense of accomplishment and encourages a flexible mindset, illuminating the positive aspects of both your emotions and decisions. By regularly incorporating these exercises into your routine, you empower yourself to navigate the intricate relationship between your thoughts, emotions, and decisions. Each approach offers a distinct avenue for growth, strengthening your ability to confront life's complexities with clarity and purpose. This alignment nurtures your emotional resilience and fosters improved relationships and overall personal development. As you commit to this journey, remember that developing alignment is an ongoing process that deepens over time, leading you to a fuller, more authentic life. For more insights and strategies on this journey, make sure to subscribe to my channel, Limbic Shift. Each thoughtful decision you make is a step toward self-mastery, guiding you to unlock the greatest version of yourself in every realm of life. Chapter 12. Thriving through Emotional Adaptability. Have you ever wondered what it takes to not just survive life's ups and downs, but to truly thrive amidst them? Thriving through emotional adaptability is a critical skill that empowers you to navigate life's uncertainties with ease and confidence. This mindset allows you to adjust your emotional responses to ever-changing circumstances, fostering resilience and overall well-being. Emotional adaptability is not just about managing challenges, but actively embracing change as a powerful catalyst for growth. By honing this skill, you can unlock the potential that lies in your emotions and use them as valuable tools to enhance both your personal and professional life. At its core, thriving through emotional adaptability involves rewriting the narrative of your emotional experiences. The subconscious mind plays a significant role in this process, as it underlies many reactive patterns shaped by past experiences. The limbic system, which governs emotional responses, can sometimes lead to fear, anxiety, or stress when faced with unpredictability. Understanding how this system functions grants you the knowledge to engage your emotional responses more wisely, rather than letting them dictate your actions automatically. Thriving through adaptability means recognizing the potential benefits and opportunities that uncertainty brings, while inviting you to respond positively regardless of the situation. The principle of neuroplasticity further enhances our understanding of emotional adaptability. This remarkable ability of the brain to rewire itself through new experiences enables you to develop healthier emotional responses and coping strategies. When you practice adaptability, you strengthen neural connections that promote resilience, increasing your capability to thrive amidst adversities. By consciously reframing setbacks as learning opportunities and being open to change, you facilitate your brain's natural inclination to adapt to new pathways. For instance, when confronted with sudden changes in personal circumstances, approaching these shifts as chances for new experiences expands your emotional capacity and prepares your brain to tackle future challenges. Essential to mastering emotional adaptability is emotional intelligence, which involves recognizing, understanding, and managing your emotions and those of others. Developing emotional intelligence equips you with tools to navigate relationships and communication effectively, acknowledging the emotional dynamics at play. When you enhance your emotional intelligence, you empower yourself to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. For example, during a tense family gathering, being emotionally intelligent allows you to recognize rising tensions and respond calmly, guiding a constructive discussion rather than allowing frustration to escalate. This practice cultivates an environment in which emotional adaptability thrives, enabling better connections and collaborative outcomes. Another crucial aspect of thriving through emotional adaptability is building a growth mindset, emphasizing that you can learn and grow from challenges. A growth mindset enhances your ability to view obstacles as opportunities for exploration and innovation. For instance, instead of perceiving a challenging work project as an insurmountable burden, consider it a chance to diversify your skill set and foster new connections with colleagues. By embodying a growth mindset, you cultivate adaptability as you soften rigidity in your thinking and foster creativity in navigating unforeseen circumstances. Moreover, developing self-care practices is vital for sustaining emotional adaptability. Engaging in regular self-care activities such as exercise, meditation, or hobbies equips you with strategies to manage stress and maintain emotional balance. For example, setting aside time for mindfulness meditation allows you to step back from daily pressures, fostering awareness and encouraging reflection. Practicing self-care reinforces your emotional resilience by giving you the strength to adapt to external challenges with clarity and composure. In summary, thriving through emotional adaptability is a vital skill that augments your capacity to navigate life's changes with grace and resourcefulness. By enhancing emotional intelligence, cultivating a growth mindset, and prioritizing self-care, you position yourself to respond thoughtfully to challenges, enabling you to thrive rather than merely survive. This journey will foster deep-seated emotional strength and resilience, empowering you to face uncertainties with confidence and creativity. Remember that emotional adaptability is an ongoing process, and each step you take enhances your ability to thrive in life's complexities. As you explore this journey further, know that emotional adaptability is not merely a skill, but a fundamental aspect of living a fulfilling, engaged, and vibrant life. There are limitless possibilities that await you as you learn to embrace every shift and change with open arms. To truly thrive through emotional adaptability, engaging in specific exercises can facilitate the application of this vital concept in your life. One powerful approach is daily emotion check-in. Spend 5 minutes each morning to check in with your emotions. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Then ask yourself how you're feeling. Label the emotions that arise, whether they are positive or negative. This exercise works because emotional awareness is the first step in adapting your responses to various situations. For example, if you realize that you're feeling anxious about an upcoming meeting, acknowledging this emotion allows you to prepare mentally so you can approach the meeting with more confidence. Over time, this daily practice cultivates self-awareness, laying the groundwork for emotional resilience, as it enables you to understand the context of your feelings better. Another valuable exercise is reframing challenges. Begin by taking a current challenge that you perceive as overwhelming and write it down. Next, reflect on what aspects of this challenge could be viewed through a lens of opportunity. Then highlight what you can learn from facing this situation. This technique is crucial as it utilizes cognitive restructuring strategies from psychology, helping you to see setbacks as stepping stones rather than barriers. For instance, if you face a problematic relationship at work, reframing it could mean recognizing the value in learning how to communicate more effectively. This shift not only fosters a growth mindset, but enhances your adaptability in dealing with work dynamics. It empowers you to plunge into experiences instead of avoiding them, enhancing your emotional resilience in the long term. You may also find encouragement in the visualization of success technique. Set aside time in a quiet space to vividly envision achieving a specific goal that currently seems challenging. Close your eyes and picture yourself succeeding in this scenario. Pay attention to the details, what you're wearing, your demeanor, and the supportive response of others. This exercise works because visualization activates neural pathways similar to those used during actual experiences, thus rehearsing success in your mind. For example, if you visualize yourself leading a successful presentation, you're training your brain to replicate this experience, which prepares you emotionally and mentally. Properly rehearsed, this method can boost your confidence and align your emotional state with your goals, providing you with the clarity needed to take proactive steps. Another important practice is to implement a resilience reflection at the end of each week. Dedicate time to think about the challenges you faced during the week and how well you navigated them. Identify areas where you succeeded and those you could improve. This reflection fosters a growth mindset and aids in recognizing patterns in your behavior. For instance, you might discover that you handled stress effectively through communication compared to moments you chose avoidance. By understanding these patterns, you'll be more equipped to adapt and navigate future uncertainties with greater ease. Finally, embrace the technique of positive affirmations tailored to emotional adaptability. Craft a set of affirmations centered around your ability to adapt and thrive in change. Recite these affirmations each day, affirming statements like, "I embrace change with confidence," or "I have the tools to navigate uncertainty." This practice works by encouraging positive self-talk that conditions both your subconscious and conscious mind for success. By reaffirming your ability to be adaptable, you reinforce beliefs that empower your emotional resilience and adaptability in daily life. If you encounter shifts or disruptions, these affirmations will echo within you, grounding you and fortifying your spirit. By integrating these practical exercises into your life, you will actively develop and nurture emotional adaptability. Each technique enhances your capacity to embrace challenges with open arms, paving the way for personal growth, clarity, and resilience. As you intentionally practice these strategies, remember that thriving through change is not only possible, it is an ongoing journey of discovery that invites you to become your most fulfilled self. For continuous support and strategies to guide you along this path, make sure to subscribe to my channel, Limbic Shift. Your journey of thriving through emotional adaptability promises profound rewards, transforming obstacles into opportunities that empower and uplift you. As we conclude this journey through emotional mastery and resilience, remember that the skills you've learned, embracing adaptability, cultivating emotional awareness, and fostering a growth mindset, are powerful tools that can significantly enhance your personal and professional life. By aligning your thoughts and emotions with your decisions, you open the door to greater self-understanding and fulfillment. Thank you for joining me on this transformative exploration. I encourage you to take action on what resonates with you today, no matter how small the step. Each effort you make cultivates emotional strength and leads to a more empowered you. Keep this momentum going by liking, commenting, and sharing your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe to the Limbic Shift channel for more insights to support your ongoing journey of growth. Remember, you have the ability to thrive in every aspect of your life. Start manifesting that potential right now.